right next to the flour, in the middle of the baking aisle at the grocery store. I had just tallied up everything in my cart and realized I was going to overspend again. I struggled to keep back tears. Why couldn't I stick to a grocery budget? Why couldn't I manage my money well? It was so overwhelming. My mind raced as I tried to figure out where I could pull the money from to pay for groceries and the bills that were coming up. I didn't know what to do. We had just gotten married and we had both brought in debt into our marriage. I had a car loan, he had student loans and a credit card, but the burden fell upon me as the sole provider while I was putting my husband through school. I hated all things money. I hated all things budgeting. It made me panic. And I didn't know what I was doing and I felt like such a failure. But somewhere in the middle of all this chaos, I had this dream to see my husband graduate debt-free. Now, I had no idea how I was going to do that, make ends meet and pay off the debt and figure out how to pay for school so we didn't take on any more debt. But I just kept this dream alive. I stumbled through the next couple of years, still worried and stressed out about money. And then I looked up about 2 years later and I realized if we were able to scrounge up a couple extra $100, we could be debt free by the end of the day. So I called my husband and I asked him to hit send payment. It was his student loan after all. And as I watched that balance drop to zero, I didn't realize that moment on March 17th, 2010 would be a defining moment in my entire life, one that would immediately bring peace of mind. I didn't realize how much stress I was under until I had no payments. One moment that allowed me to really dive deep into figuring out how to manage my money well and get rid of the money stress that I was dealing with. One that allowed me to turn around and save up $79,775 over the next few years to pay for my husband's education with cash. Now, all of these events started a chain reaction where friends and family started asking me, how did I pay off debt so quickly? How was I budgeting? Could I help them? As I started helping them and sharing everything that I had learned about managing money, doing it God's way, following principles I found in the Bible, I realized that I had a gift to be able to take something as stressful and complicated as money is and break it down into simple, actionable steps that get real results. I dedicated my life to helping women overcome money struggles and gain financial peace, all with a biblical perspective through different products that I have created in online coaching groups. And the methods, the principles that I had learned that I was teaching them, not only did I see get results in my life, but it was getting results in these women's lives that I was helping. They were able to stick to a budget. They were able to pay off the debt, put money into savings, and deal with an irregular income. But most importantly, they were able to gain confidence with handling money and peace of mind in their finances. And so I want you to change your finances because you can change it. You don't have to be struggling, buried under a mountain of debt, with little to no savings, with money stress, and just being overwhelmed, not sure if you can pay for groceries and the bills. You can change your finances, and all it takes is simple, small steps that you can do right now that will make a dramatically different financial future. One of the best ways to do that is through my book, Budgeting Made Easy, Thriving on Any Income. This is an encouraging, faith-filled guidebook, and I walk you through everything I've learned about managing personal finance, paying off debt, budgeting, saving money, reducing expenses, irregular income, and emotional self-care. You can get this book right down here on this page, but it's helped 1,500 plus other women manage their money and gain confidence with handling their money and peace of mind as they have seen results that have come from the methods that I have taught. I want that for you guys because I know that you can have a better financial future, one where you can manage the money that you have well, where you can be debt-free and have savings in the bank, and where you can use your gifts and your income that God has given you to bless those around you. Isn't it time to do something different with your finances? Isn't it time to stop stressing out and being overwhelmed and scared about money? You can do that today with Budgeting Made Easy, Thriving on Any Income. And this is something that will change your life. And not only will it change your life, it will change your family and it'll change your community. And they desperately need you to get control of your finances. Now, one of my proudest moments was sitting there in the stands, watching my husband dressed up in his cap and gown walk across that stage, completely debt-free. With God's help, we had been able to manage our money, pay off our debt, live debt-free, and watch him pay for school completely in cash. You guys can do the same thing, and I want that for you. I'm here to help you.